Go back to some more Banners of Ruin. I forgot something, but I probably... yeah, no. I noticed there's a new button up here. The Compendium for Banners of Ruin that I haven't ever clicked. Deadly Harvest. Alright, so you can see all the cards that you have already discovered then. Oh, here's what I forgot. There we go. I need to get the sound into my ears and off the television. Like so. There. Also, I forgot to shave, but it'll be fine. We are gonna continue the run that I started the other day. I forget when. Oh, and we managed to get the team up to a total of 5 units now, or 5 characters. So, and I haven't done anything with them yet, and we're about to hit into the boss fight, the first boss fight. I think there's, yeah, I think it goes 1, 2, 3 boss fights. So the first of 3. Chihuahua's here. Welcome, Chihuahua. How are you doing, my man? So you were playing some Valheim, which means you were probably just having your PC automate playing Valheim for you. My microphone was all... It looks like someone spilled some... yeah, something on my microphone, and it must have been me, but I'm not sure what that would be. Anyway, I need to get an overview of our team before we go in. Just real quick to see like what we were doing. I think I did all the micromanagement that I wanted to do. Doing all right. Rough day at work. Oh, okay. Time for the weekend. Well, work sucks. Who wants to do work can slack off, am I right? Something that occurred to me in this game, and I'm sure I've talked about it before. You're trying to beat the next boss to get better equipment at work? Okay, I wouldn't recommend beating at your boss. I know they can be hard on you sometimes, Chihuahua, but you should really cut them some slack. You also might end up with a lawsuit, and that sounds really uncomfortable. Like, just think about your own future before you guys start beating people up. So a YouTube video of shiny new stuff and wands. Okay, nice. Gotta fight back. Fight the power. But the loot. Alright, I mean, if your boss drops good loot, check the loot tables before you go in, you know, and if you need, you can maybe round on some colleagues and you can do it like a raid thing. But I understand if you don't want to share the loot, then it may be better to do it alone. So yeah, back to Banners of Ruin. The thing about this game is that all of the characters between them, they spend their stamina to pay for cards. And so now before we had the 2 mice, we had 4 and 6 stamina between them. So I could do a total of 10 stamina worth of cards every turn. And of course I've been building up the stamina because we needed all that stamina to play all those cards that I had. But now we've added 3, 2, and 5. So that's another 10. So I've doubled my amount of stamina in one fell swoop. But we are drawing the same amount of cards. And that, I think, is a really weird kind of balance in this game. Let's say weird or different. Family-owned business, it's tough to find a very good. Oh, God. I didn't know you worked with family, but that's cool. All right. I think then we'll be fine. The problem might be we need more card draw then, if anything. But everything here looks fine, yeah. I'm confident that I already set stuff up. I did combat positions, yes. All right. No more dilly-dallying, no more delaying. Do the thing. Click the button. It's a trap. We've got henchmen. Sledge's henchmen flank you on either side, their faces snarled and dashed with scars. It's a trap. You are awaiting brothers slain. A few elite enders triumphantly brandish their weapons in the dim light. All the exits are covered. There's one way out. through them. Fight sledge. So let's do that. Oh, let's just get 3 guys. This is gonna be easy. Look at our new team. 2 Warhammer weasels. Wolf with sword and shield, sword and board. Then we got a mouse with stab and board, and a mouse with a bow. Good. Falcon here. 11 damage. If opponent has no defense, apply 5 bleed. But we can probably remove some first, some defense. And here's some tensions. This one is free to play. So, yeah, we're basically just going to do it. Giving us the mark and the overwhelm on every one of them. And so if we kill one, they will all get vulnerable. We can kick people around. We can deep strike after we've kicked, so that's perfect. And we can challenge to match an opponent's defense stacks, which is fine now that we see one with 35 finally. Let's see what they're doing. We've got 2 billmen. The billmen are using stab, which deals 10 damage and applies 1 bleed. So they have 1 damage that will bypass armor. That's nasty. Which it can't be helped. Then Wolf is taking 1 hit. 10 and 10, and you with your 12 here shrug it off. Deals 12 damage, but then gains shrug it off. Every time this character receives more than 15 damage from an attack, they gain 3 charge and 5 bolster. Oh, bolster I forgot about. But bolster is like a stack that ticks down every turn, and then they gain whatever, like in this case, defense every turn. So that's pretty nasty, especially if he gets it multiple times. Yeah, so 5 would be 5 defense, and then 4 defense, then 3 defense. But as soon as I do another 15 damage attack on him, then it goes up and stacks on top of the already existing bolster. So that could be really nasty. Okay. There are multiple ways to play this. Mr. Duerwater here is being hit by 2 hits, but I think what we're doing is we are kicking Sledge back to the back line, so he doesn't get his or shrug it off yet, and then we're just gonna hammer on him before he gets the shrug or shrug on. Off? Shrug it off on. Alright, let's do that. So we will kick him. We have so much stamina between our guys now that I can play all my cards and not really worry about it, but I will spread it out just in case it should end up mattering. No, here's something I didn't check. We had the mice before with their charge. That's what it's called. No, the mouse racial ability, but I don't know the racial ability of my other guys. So a weasel will spawn 3 concealed blades to your hand. And if we look on the left there, a concealed blade costs 1 stamina to use and then applies 3 bleeding, then banish. Okay, so you get 3 of those in hand, 3 small attacks, each costing a stamina. Interesting. Both of the weasels can deploy those. And then we have a wolf with this character may play another character's wielded card, weapon, or talent. That is the wolf ability. Huh. That does not strike me as super powerful, like compared to the other racial abilities. This is kind of meh. This is not like a passive, so he still has to spend willpower just to do that. And I'm wondering then, does he still have to pay the stamina for the card? That doesn't really specify. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna challenge you to get 35 defense on Desolin in the back there. Yeah, we've got so much stuff that I need to think about. Maybe we do some concealed blades this turn and just murder Sledge. We can do that 3 times? 4 times? Really? That's a lot of bleeding. What level are people? 3, 4 here, so 4 plus 4 times 4 is 14, or 16, so Total 20 damage here, 35 defense. I'm wondering if we can get him low enough that he would have no defense. 20, then he has 15. A concealed blade does 2 per, and we can do 4 times 2. No, it's 6 because you get 3 concealed blades. Yeah, so we can remove all his armor, and we can probably even murder him. Let me do the deep strike here. That was 26. I'm bad at mathing that one. Oh, and these concealed blades, of course, they have to be played by the character in question. So then I might have been wrong about this whole thing, but we can still, no, we can still do it. Yep, that gets rid of all the defense, and then the Falchion. Now he's got 20 bleed stacks. That is pretty nasty, and we could have done more stuff. Oh yeah, he he can play this concealed blade, Mr. Wolfman Denver. Let's try it out. So then he is allowed to play the concealed blade. He still pays the stamina cost for it. Now we emptied the hand, right? And so then we get to draw more cards. Ah, and then I need to leave stamina on you. Right. All right. Need to get back into it here. I think we'll be fine for this fight, though. It's gonna be a cakewalk. Like, Sledge here is so dead. 23 bleed. Okay, then battle tempo here. If the active character is in front rank, is he? He's here, yeah. Then he deals 1 damage 5 times, but we can use charge to get more out of that. Double team. Wood combo with that, yeah. Field dressing, sharpened steel, and round shield. Round shield can only be played by you, so you do that. Then he can give defense to an ally. But let's take it slow here. I think Sledge is gonna die basically next turn. So he gets this 1 attack off on Dual Water, so let's give him the take cover. Then we are gonna start murdering the 2 billmen. We will do that with you. Yeah, so you back here use double team. That because they are the same race, they get the double team effect. So then he gained the 5 charge in the front here. This one costs 2 stamina, so this is perfect. Oh, we're gonna run him out of stamina again. That's too bad. Good stuff. Then sharpened steel. Oh, we need to use the highest damage weapon we've got for that. That would be a maul here, like so. No reason to spread out the damage between these two, so that was a mistake. And then we will give defense to these guys at the front row, I think. To opponent rank. Prioritize front rank, yeah. So we need to defend the front rankers first. Then we did empty the hand, but this guy's out of stamina, so we only draw 2. Slippery. Slippery is played by you. Rotate with target ally. Spawn 2 concealed blade. Alright, and you... Someone had something with moving around. Not right now, okay. But we'll just have these 2 switch places, and then we get concealed blades, and then we can use those. And a guard. Have you played that? Good. Alright. I mean, we do have a lot of draw, but I can definitely look at that. I have like 10 stamina unused, so we definitely need more draw effects in the deck. Gonna get myself some coffee. Momentum is a discard mechanic, and we have one character who heals off of discards, so he would like to do it, of course. Another round shield, that would be for you. He also is the one who plays the weak spot here. They are doing cleave, both of them. These 2 billmen. But we can probably kill this billman before he acts, I think. Yeah. I should think so. Yeah, you go momentum, discard this, take cover. That makes him heal 1, go higher and charge. Now with rush, he is gonna do 9, 10 times 3, that's 30 damage. Good stuff. I forgot to use his racial ability. But that's fine. Then we need a sledgehammer to do the sharpened steel. Oh, hold on. Weak spot. Deal 4 damage to vitality for every stack of vulnerability. This guy's got 2 stacks of vulnerability. So how much will that do then? 4 damage to vitality for every stack of vitality. He has 2, so that's 8. But then you gotta multiply it by the vulnerable stacks already on him, so that's 50 more, 50% more. So another 4. Okay, that's not that powerful. It is a good card, but not that powerful. 10. And then a sledgehammer. This time we draw 3 at the end of the turn. Exertion then is played by you. Pick a card from your discard to move to hand. Gain exertion. The next card this character plays is banished. And then we can banish a strike. That's perfect. We have won this fight, but I am just gonna do the thing in order to min-max a bit and learn my deck better. We can do momentum to heal. That's probably a good idea. Momentum just to heal for future combats. And then he plays the strike. Oh, he was already dead, I think. Then momentum. Whatever. Take the card to discard. Then he heals for 2. Good. We could do stuff like conceal blades. But he's dying. And the guy in the background here is at 22 bleed with 4 health, like 4 health remaining then, so any damage will kill him. I'm just wondering, can we heal more or something? We can heal if we don't kill him right now. What's he gonna do? Quick attack? Yeah. Just defend. Sleight of hand. Select a card to discard. We can't play the Rondel Dagger without ending the fight. By doing it this way, we end up healing a bit more. It's just going to be the momentum. Yeah. Healing for 1. So, oh no, we got the invigorating blow. But that will finish the fight. So we can do the momentum to heal 1 hit point at the end of the turn with the restoration. And then he dies from the bleeding. Good stuff. Money, equipment. Medium armor, heavy armor. We already have heavy. But we can probably get away with heavy. The thing about heavy is that it gives you winded, which costs us stamina. But right now we are overflowing on stamina, so this might be fine. You gain defense every turn as well, so that's really nice. Put it on Wolfric. We will keep the other armors because there's no reason not to. Gain a card. Can we get card draw? No. Wildfire. Deal 4 damage to the opponent party. Strategy is every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage. And banish. And then block sacrifice. All party members gain 3 bleed. Then apply double your party's total bleed to a target. And we've got 5 party members. 5 times 3 is 15, so we apply 30 bleed to an enemy. That does seem kind of crazy good. And we can cure bleed a little bit, we can heal. The only thing is that, as I said in the previous episode, we end up carrying over the damage that we take on our party to future battles. And I think the strategy would be nicer. This is very tempting, and it would be really good for the final boss. Yeah, thinking final boss strategy and stuff like that. We can just not play it until we get to that point. The two mice level up again, so they are way ahead in XP at this point. But we will get some willpower for them. Oh, he's getting a trait, a passive. Steadfast. At the start of the turn, this character gains 8 defense every turn. Nice. Pestilent. On turn 9, double the stacks of poison on all opponents. We are not doing poison. And then here it says, whenever this character kills an enemy, they gain 1 vigor, giving us more stamina stuff. But no, passive armor gain is amazing, so we are taking that. Gain a willpower. And a passive for you, augment. He can gain rage, which we already have on another character. When they go below 30% vitality, they gain 1 rage. Practiced. Whenever this character uses a racial ability, draw 1 card. Card draw. Brawler. At the end of a turn end, if 3 or more enemies are intending to attack this character, gain 1 anticipation. No, we're gonna take the practice. That sounds good. He's a born leader with practice, so he's my card draw guy. And now when he does his racial ability, he is rewarded with a card draw, so he's definitely gaining a stamina. Good stuff. Here we get wealth, 1000 florins, excellence levels of a character, or unity heals your party. So we don't need the healing. The thing about leveling up, it sounds tempting, but there's a max level for characters, and we tend to reach it, as in my experience. No pun intended. And then wealth is just good. More money for stuff. So I'll grab the money. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yes, I am. We are gonna go into equipment. This guy, Wolfwick, just got a new trait that gains him armor every turn. So he doesn't really need the heavy armor anymore. And then we will put it over there instead. Gain 1 stamina every turn. Can give you... Yeah, no, that's fine. It's a superior light armor. Superior. Not a superior heavy yet, but I'm hoping we can get one. And... combat. Sounds good. Now we are in the 2nd floor, so we should see some more interesting fights. Yep. And it's kind of interesting because we immediately get a fight that is more tough than the boss fight we were just in. Now I don't know what to do. If the target dies, draw 3 cards. We probably can't pull that off. Pincer. We can give charge to another ally. We want to empty the hand and then draw 3 cards. So we will have to set that up. Pincer. Sharpened steel is good from the mall. Who are we afraid of here? They are doing safety in numbers, these bunny guys. So they combo more if there are 3 or more units on their side. Steelk. How's the 3rd run going? It's really going really well, I think. I think this is a super powerful run that we've got going. And Mr. Bear here is probably the bigger threat. It is kind of hard to wrap my mind around, like, I'm thinking ahead of how we are gonna optimize it even more. And we got a card draw, which is gonna be good. The sleight of hand is amazing. Discard a card. Oh. Okay. The bloodlust won't trigger. Who wants the charge? I think we put the charge on Wolfric in the background here, and then probably not use it this turn. Sharpened steel. I want you to hit the bear. 6 there, 6 here, and 9 more there. Okay. Yeah, we're focusing the bear. It is the right thing to do. I will racial with augment, but maybe we should do it after we've drawn the other cards. I need to empty my hand. Yeah. So, Pinsir here, hit. Wolfric, this one is free. We can't trigger the effect on it. This is a card draw card, but we need to kill a unit with it. And again, the charge can be used for that, but we can't get them low enough. No. Strike. Bloodlust. Sleight of hand doesn't have to discard then we've emptied the hand. Deep Strike, Warhammer, and Weak Spot. Oh, I overspent actions on you, or stamina on you, this guy, so now he can't afford the Warhammer that he drew. There's another thing that I need to think about. I can't go too low with any one character when I'm about to do a card draw, because if I draw their specific card, then they might not be able to play it. Too bad. And that's unfortunate, because that Warhammer was a requirement for something like the Weak Spot. Damn it. Now the Weak Spot literally does nothing. Because it deals 4 damage for every vitality stack, and there's no vitality, or like no vulnerable stacks. Dang it. And the Deep Strike only works when they are in the back row. Okay, let me see. We are gonna draw a card here. We got a momentum. Hit him. Then Wolfric can still heal off of momentum. Discard the Warhammer that we can't use. And then I see no reason to not play the Weak Spot, but I think it'll do 0. Yeah, it did nothing. Okay. We could have the Wolf use the Warhammer card. Right. Yeah, so I could have done it. Dang it. Alright. Gotta remember all the new stuff. Move a card to your hand. What are we going for? You can put the sleight of hand back up and then keep doing this in order to get the next... Do it again next turn. Maybe find a different card if I don't want any of this. We could go for the Warhammer. Can I close this screen and look at the... Oh, we can do this. Then I can kind of see what goes on in the background. The question is, can we kill the footman? Because then the Bloodlust is kind of cool. I think we'll take the Bloodlust. Wait, Invigorating Blow is free? Jesus, this is such a good card. Do we have anyone who needs to heal? Yes, Augment needs to heal. So then he would need more charge, which he can get with momentum here. So now we need math. Can I borrow some math? I want to finish off a character with Bloodlust, that would be the bear. And I want Augment to hit with the Invigorating Blow. And I think what we are gonna do is this. Let me see. This will do 13 or more. Right now, Rush does 12. Okay, so this is not overkill. Clicking racial ability for you. Draws a card. Good. Then he rushes. Doing 12, also gaining 9 charge. That with the Invigorating Blow makes it 17. So then he is going to heal. Good. And gains 2 stamina back. an amazing card, that Invigorating Blow. If we could just run Invigorating Blows or like in the entire deck, that would be so broken. So let's find more of those. Then, now he's at 8 here. The Bloodlust, we really want to kill him with the Bloodlust. We deal 6 if we had used the Vanguard from the back row. Yeah. And then we hit with the Bloodlust. Killing him. Drawing more cards. Okay. Rondel Dagger is you, specifically. And I don't think there's any bad stuff by using it. Okay, they're doing a Forceful Blow. Deals 8 damage if opponent has any defense. Applies 2 vulnerable moves forward if possible. Okay. Not a big deal. They're attacking the same guy, so they'll hit him, make him vulnerable, and attack him again, dealing more than the 8 then. Okay. But he's gonna be fine. He's got 48 defense. So let's just focus on this rabbit here. It had less maximum health. Good start. Mr. Weasel in the background can use the strategy, sure. Then Expert Bow. Easy choice. A Rapid Fire will do 2 attacks, so doubling the effect of the charge. So that would be 20 damage. Rising Storm is also him. Solid Footing. Lose all stamina, right. Momentum 2. I think we do Momentum into getting rid of Solid Footing. Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire. Then Rising Storm with him. Then we draw cards. Round Shield, Strike, and Blood Sacrifice. So Blood Sacrifice is a big finisher card that we don't need to play in every combat, and this would be one of those examples where I don't feel like we need it right now. Defense there, and just attack. So then, we could do more. We can kill this guy, why wouldn't we? By using this racial power, gaining Concealed Blades, and he won't quite die. Oh, he will die, yeah. Now he's got enough bleed to succumb to the pain. Bye-bye. So we only get hit by this one guy. Withdraw, Falcon, Reckless Burst. Shuffle an injury into discards. Round Shield here. Giving defense to the guy who needs it the most. He was also being targeted, yep. The Falcon... I don't think we need the Reckless Burst. I will do the Falcon. Oh, I need to play it in order to empty my hand, so sure. Then, who got the strategy? Here. So if you get moved... He gains charge. You will do the guard, then we draw cards. Exertion, nice. And the Warhammer from you. Ah, but he overspent on stamina again. Dang it. But the wolf can play it for him. With mouse, can you do Rising Storm first to get charge but lose stamina, and do Rapid Fire same turn to benefit? Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah. If you set it up right. Good call. The Rising Storm, I think, is a super cool card, especially because right now I'm overflowing in stamina, so having this guy just spend all his stamina to do the Rising Storm for a cool next turn, or something like the Rapid Fire thing. Let me see, yeah, so the Wolf thing. This character will play another card's wielded card, so do that. Then he can spend the Warhammer for someone else. Not sure how that works or why that is a Wolf ability, but whatever. Who does the Exertion? That is your card, so you do the Exertion. This is what an injury looks like. Oh, wow, that is a nasty card. It's a 0/0 cost, gain bleeding. But why would I overplay it? It's a ruin card, huh? Interesting. Alright. Anyway, we can pull out something like an invigorating blow here. I didn't draw the invigorating blow yet, so no, we cannot. Alright. We could do sleight of hand. Yeah. Which seems weird, but it is. There's a point to it. I can banish cards from my deck, like the guard. The guard is not terrible, but I think getting rid of it is we got better cards in the deck, and then now we draw another card from the discard next turn. I could combo more, but we are healing with my character here, and we're not taking any damage, so we'll play it slow. Then we will draw the exertion. Oh, here's the invigorating blow. I was wrong. Okay. Then we'll do the invigorating blow. That's better. Double team, tensions. We can double team. Yep. Let's see. Dash is moved twice. Who's got that? Oh, that's you. Alright, so you are the one who wants strategy. Cool. Anyway, double team here. Means the invigorating blow from augment will trigger the healing. Yes, so now he's got 6 restoration, so he will be healing up to full throughout this fight. Tensions doesn't really help, but it empties the hand. You can move twice, swap position twice like this, sure. Gaining a lot of charge. But do we want to spend it? I don't want to kill him right now. Is he doing anything bad? No, we'll just end. Because we're healing augment. One more turn, he'll be at full health. And we have the kill right here, but we will not play it. Yeah, just go one more turn. He's not doing anything. Coordinated strike deals 15 damage, defense damage. If this character has no neighbors in rank, deal 0 instead. Okay. Yeah. A lot of the enemies, they combo off of being like in a group. And this guy is not. Kick him while he's down. Apply charge equal to weapon damage. Damn. We can't even kill in this turn. But you got 28 charge, this guy. We can sleight of hand. Oh, he has to move to the front rank? Okay. So now he's got 33 charge. Oh, and then unlocked an achievement. Charged up. Okay. Sure. And let's do sleight of hand. Discard a card. This one is in the bank. Drag sleight of hand up. Sure. And here is the kill. Rush, dealing 90 something damage. Quick Hands is something that we need. That's a card draw card. Quick Hands says draw 1 card and gain preparation 3. So at the start of your turn, draw an additional card for every stack of preparation. So the first turn after using Quick Hands, you draw 3 cards, then you draw 2 cards, and then you draw 1 card. And you can stack this one really high. I've done that before. That is really cool. Taunt, select a target. If position in front of them is vacant, move into it. No. And swap positions with a target member. No, we are doing Quick Hands. Let's end up with some more card draw. Good stuff. So Crazy Weasel, we've had you before. I don't know what this guy does. Investigate. The weasel babbles at passers-by, splattering them with spittle from his foaming mouth. He is clearly alarmed, but struggling to make sense. And then we have Intelligence, which gains us XP, and Smith's Apprentice, where we can sell equipment. Now, let's investigate the Crazy Weasel. See what he's all about. The weasel babbles at you with a manic grin on his face before spluttering into a fit of coughs. Want to change a piece of yourself? Weezy can help. Okay. Transform a skill metamorphosis. Interesting. Sure. There must be a skill in here that I don't particularly care for, like a strike. I don't think we have anything else that's like bad. No, the strikes are terrible though. And then we just get to turn it into another card. Look at this. I love this art here. Like that cat meme. Calculating strike. Deal 8 damage and gain 2 preparation. Sounds good to me. Deadly Harvest. Deal damage equal to stacks of cripple on opponent. And we're not doing cripple. Setup is deal 6 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, then draw 1 card. Oh. Calculating strike would be cool, but we combo a lot off of vulnerable. And then I'm thinking that since it also gives a card draw, this is probably the better pick. Because we need those vulnerable stacks to combo. And it's also just a really good thing to stack high. Decoy, high spirits. A welcome boost to morale. Take a pause to reflect on what you've accomplished. Gain high spirits. Start your next combat with 1 vigor, and vigor says the next time this character loses stamina, it is refunded. And no. We'll do decoy on the high spirits, so it is saved for later. Then we might use it. And let's go combat though. Loot and XP is better. Well, I'm doing this for the XP, but we could just have clicked the other thing that literally just gave XP. So why am I subjecting myself to a combat for the same reward? Interesting. We don't have anyone who really needs healing, so the invigorating blow is not necessary. Interesting. Deep strike, weak spot. We can do exertion to banish a card, but I'm not sure what I would get rid of. Maybe deep strike or weak spot. Oh, they can't. We can't banish. Oh, we can by using the wolf racial ability. Weapon or talent, yeah. So he could use exertion and then play weak spot to banish it. This is why I picked that card that gave vulnerable stacks. This is not a very good card unless you have high amounts of vulnerable stacks, in which case, of course, then it becomes really good. And I think I would like to build into that. Vulnerable stacks are always just really nice, so yeah. We could do exertion into deep strike since there's no one in the background right now. What are they doing? 8 safety in numbers, 8 here. 8 to the same guy, and so 16 coming in there and 12 over there. Not a problem. Then we could do invigorating blow. I think we do the racial ability on augment. Drawing a warhammer for you. And this one applies vulnerable stacks. Nice. And 2 bleeding. If the target is already vulnerable, apply 2 overwhelm. Okay, but they're not. But that's still fine. So now, well, he's gonna go low on stamina, which is not synergetic. He really needs to get another stamina upgrade. Thinking. I think we start with the Warhammer, and I think we'll start by taking out one of the hares. The wolf is a defensive character, so I don't really care about leaving him alive. It's also going to take longer for me to kill him, where rushing down one of these hares would be fine. So now we do rush here. I had already used his racial ability, so that gained him 9 charge. Exertion. I'm not sure if we're doing exertion. We could. Anyway, now there are vulnerable stacks to play with for you. So that deals 10 damage for 2 stamina. That is not worth it. So you need 3 vulnerable stacks before that one becomes worth it. But even then, another 2 stamina card would be just as good with vulnerable 3. So you probably need to go to like 5 vulnerable stacks before that card becomes really good. And then the problem again is that at 5 vulnerable stacks, any card is really good. So it doesn't really matter. Invigorating Blow. I don't want to use it on this charge for it. It doesn't really matter. So we're just doing a normal Invigorating Blow. This is such a crazy card with 0 cost, or even without reading the rest of the text, 0/0 for 8 is good. But you also can then gain stamina and healing back from it. That's crazy. Crazy card. Deep Strike, then Exertion, and what do we pull? Probably a Rush. Ah, then I didn't empty my hand. But then we'll just do the Rush. Dealing 30 damage. Killing him. Then we draw Solid Footing. And Guard. Oh, you can play the Guard to banish it. And you get to do Solid Footing. End turn. Battle Tempo is yours. We need to play Quick Hands somewhere. We got the Expert Bow with Rapid Fire. We can match the stacks of defense here. And that again means that he will go to 0 stamina here, but that's fine. I mean, this is a really nice defense play. You can do Quick Hands. Now he's got Preparation here. Really, really cool. Who needs some defense? You do. Rush. Here we can do Mouse Racial. Attack with Rush. Then do Expert Bow. Then Rapid Fire. And then just Rapid Fire again. Battle Tempo cannot be played. Oh, but then the wolf can do it. Yeah. So then I want to Pincer. Sure. Give the charge to this guy. And then withdraw. We don't have to play that. It uses willpower. Do we need to do anything else? No. And now we're drawing 3 extra cards next turn. Up to a maximum of 10. You have to keep that in mind. So you can stack it too high to the point where you just overdraw, and I'm pretty sure it just throws your cards directly into the discard then. At that point, which isn't bad because it just means you cycle your deck quicker. Just something to keep in mind. Round Shield. Slippery. Will rotate you. Okay, and then dash. Where's your strategy, sir? Who are we being hit on? I feel like we're so far ahead of the curve right now that it's not really that interesting, which is kind of sad. Move swap to the front rank. 13 health on this guy. We can use Bloodlust to draw more cards. So let me set that up. This would kill him. So how do we avoid killing him in one blow? Who's got the... Oh, yeah, anyone can do the Bloodlust. Okay, so if we do a Warcry somewhere, we can make the Bloodlust stronger. That may be for you then. 5. Does not make it high enough. 13 with Bloodlust, yeah. That would do it. So, Warcry. Then select a position. Oh, he has to go to the front rank, right. come here. Now with 13 charge, the Bloodlust will one-shot that guy, and then we get to draw more cards. There's the strategy. You are the one who wants to play that. And he can't use both of his abilities then, but that's fine. Rotate with target ally, select a target. Moving to the back rank. And then he can't play the Concealed Blades. Yeah, he really... The Weasels need more stamina. They're using too much. Double team then goes on the mice. We can do setup, applying vulnerable, drawing cards. I can't empty my hand now either. Setup, drawing another card. Rondel Dagger. And I think that is the turn. Because this guy is out of stamina and we don't want to do the blood sacrifice. What do we get? What do we get? He's got 55. Can we do 55 when we have 4 vulnerable stacks? You would think so. We can also just do some racial abilities. I think that's fine. You do a Vanguard. I want you to do Reckless Burst. Sharpened Steel. He is very dead. Murder. Don't drag it out that time. Gain a card. Natural selection is free. If a target opponent has more health than active character, draw a card. If less health, discard a card. Target opponent, discard a card. That may be nice, actually, because sometimes we want to empty the hand, and so discarding can be fine. Or draw a card. So this is too good stuff. Solid Footing is a solid card. And Deadly Harvest deals damage equal to stacks of cripple. Let's do Natural Selection. I really like that one. Nice. Another Crazy Weasel and a Combat High Spirits. I think changing a strike into something else is worth more than doing a combat here. Or a guard, but I really want to change the strikes first. The strikes are terrible. The defensive cards, the guards ones, they're fine because you can never overplay on defense, I think. Here we have Distraction. Unplayable. When this card is discarded by a character, choose an ally to apply 18 defense or an opponent to deal 18 damage to defense. Interesting. Sharpened Steel is a great card. Battering Ram. Deal 6 damage. Push opponent to back rank. If occupied, switch their positions. Okay. Now we actually really want more movement stuff. But I do want to play that Distraction card. That's really fun. And we have a lot of cards that discard. Also 18 defense or 18 damage. That is so powerful. Nice.